Hello, my name is Mary.
And my name is Christine.
And we are sisters, and you are listening to Dawson Cries. My sister and I decided to start this podcast because we love talking on the phone, but our conversations were getting a little bit too fraught based on the daily news cycle and, being young people who are trying to make our way. So we wanted to have something to talk about that was a little bit more lighthearted than what we were dealing with in reality. So together we are watching Dawson Cries. Together, and I was doing so well. Together we are listening to we are watching Dawson's Creek for the very first time. We've never seen it before, and we're loving it. So we are on episode 6. Christine, kick us off.
Yeah, welcome to Dawson Cries, episode 6. This episode's called Baby.
Ooh,
really,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean,
baby.
Ooh. Oh, Mary, you're singing right off the bat.
I got it right off the bat.
Every episode, I think, so far you've sang, and it's wonderful.
Everyone except for the first one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you did Soulja Boy, Cardi B, Britney. I don't know what that song you just sang was, to be honest.
That was a Justin Bieber. I also did Eminem. I did Benji's Back again. I need to listen to some better music. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway, to kick off the pod, we can start at the beginning, as we traditionally do, and, as logic would dictate. So we open, I think every single episode, could be wrong, but it feels like most of them at least, have opened in Dawson's bedroom. And familiar sight, Dawson and Joey are on the bed. They've got a whole stack of movies between them. VHS it looks like too, like old school. This is from the 90s. And they're watching some old movie. And it ends, and Joey's just like, all right, Dawson, peace out. I got a bag on you. I got a sack on you. I gotta go. She's ready to go. And Dawson's like, oh, come on, no. We only watched one movie. We always watched, like, a whole tower of movies on movie night. And I kind of assumed, like, yeah, this is just Joey again being like, I can't stay here all night anymore. Her typical argument.
Classic,
Joey, kind of the Joey we know and love. And, it eventually becomes clear that she's not the only girl in Dawson's bedroom. But there is, two girls, one Dawson. There's Jen sitting on a chair off to the side of the bed. She's like, what am I doing here? I don't like this at all. She's a girl. All right. So, okay, in this conversation, it does become clear that, they're trying to slow things down, Jen and Dawson.
Slow things down from what? Like, they just kiss. I don't know how much slower you can go.
Yeah, that's a good point. They're not really moving fast. Jen would know that. Moving fast. They're not moving fast. But even if they're slowing things down, presumably they're still dating. So if you're the girlfriend, shouldn't you be on the bed with the boyfriend, not the best friend? Why
are you sitting on that chair?
Yeah. I was kind of like, nah, I wouldn't want that if I were Jen. It's like, bitch, that's mine.
Right.
That's just me. Yeah, but it kind of devolves into, everyone's calling the awkwardness out for what it is, except for Dawson, because he's rejecting reality and is like happy as a clam in the middle of the two girls. So they decide they both can't stay, and they can't be just one of them stays either for like a whole complicated discussion reason that I don't even feel like recapping. So they both leave, and Dawson is stuck watching movies all by himself.
Yeah, he's just going to watch the Tamara Pacey tape again and drift off to bed.
It's like, oh, my favorite video. Time to pop it in.
Oh
Gotta
my
take my
God.
dog for a walk.
Yeah, I mean, everyone does it. It's okay, Dawson.
It's okay. Yeah, no shame. Not everyone does
Yeah.
it to your best friend's sex tape, however.
True.
But, you know.
Yeah,
Can't
it's
really...
sad. I mean, not only are the relationships too complicated, so is movie night.
Yeah. The tradition has been ruined, as Jen says. So, kind of sad. Kind of a sad
Kind of
open.
sad. Yeah.
Then we
Then
cut
we jump.
to... Jerry, I was just going to do a quick mention of what we cut to, and then you can talk about your cut. Because I love whenever we cut like to the dock area or like the downtown by the creek, you see the same. Like I love it. I love it so much. You see the same boat go by every time, the Prowler. And once again,
the Prowler. It's the first time I noticed it. I had never noticed it before.
Excited. Yeah, it's always
and then
the
I noticed it
Prowler.
this time because I was like, "Ooh, who's on the Prowler, Tamara?" Who mans that? That boat. Yeah, it's her.
Yeah, I bet she is on that Prowler.
I didn't know that was in every shot.
I feel like it might be the same exact shot they use each time.
Because
it's always coming in from the right and like going diagonally down.
Yeah.
Like the Prowler, that's its course of you know, that's its navigational route.
Listeners, do you know, is it true? Is it always the same shot of the Prowler?
Is it true? Yeah, that's a great is it true. I'm sure you know. please tweet at us.
Please at us with this information.
Where? Dawson Cries.
Where? Dawson Cries.
Oh, Mary. I cried so much this episode. I can't believe that because I watched it. I came home the other night after being out really late, and I put it on, and I was eating chips, and I didn't cry, not once. You didn't cry once? I cried 4 times the first No, and I've been tearing up all week at, like, nothing. Like, crying about overheard conversations, crying about pizza, not crying about Dawson. Pizza? I don't know why. Dear. Like, what? That was a joke. But what are you, like, what's there to cry about? I got real emotional at some of those moments. Oh, you know what? We'll get into it. We'll get into it. So you just shout out when you cry. Just go wah at different points when you cry. Will do. Listen. Good. That's a good marker for it. Stay tuned for my cries. So we like immediately jump to like Bessie. She's super pregnant. We learn Bodie has a big job interview coming up in a fancy French restaurant. Like, good for him. That's awesome. Bessie's being real mean to Joey. She's like, you know, Joey, you should move out. And I was like, that's real mean. Because she's just a kid. She's 15. Where's she going to go? I know. I mean, it was a joke, but, like, come on. I just thought that was over the line, and it made me upset. And then they're like, it's okay, she's pregnant. And it's like, it's not an excuse to be really mean. Anyway, so that made me mad. Right. And then, And then, yeah, it cuts to, like, Jen with her grandma, and she's got some naughty calendar up. And, like, naughty the grandma's picking up her dirty underwear's on the floor, and the grandma's like, oh, it's black underwear. No! And then she's like, in my house, we don't ogle naked men. And then Jen's like, yeah, we just pray to him, right? And the grandma's like, super scandalized. It's wild. And they just don't talk about the Lord that way. I love that. Oh my God. She's very, very religious. It's like over the top religious. She's kind of like a caricature. I think that's why I don't like the grandma, because she doesn't feel like a real person. She just feels the grandma's like, still garbage. Sorry. Even though she does a lot of good deeds, she still feels like in this episode she pulls through, but she still feels like a horrible caricature to me. But anyway. Yeah, I agree. Although I did have a teary moment because of her at one point, which I'll land. Of course you did. You probably had a teary moment, like, I don't know, when the guys were like making sex jokes in the classroom. No, they were, like, making bets about Tamara's sex life.
You're probably like,
Forbidden fruit.
oh,
No, I
leave
didn't cry about
Tamara alone.
Oh, you know, I did cry when Pacey was having his day in court.
Oh my
And
God,
Tamara
you
looked
cried?
I got a little emotional. It was like Pacey's doing the
Jeez.
right thing, and it's sweet, and Tamara
Is
looks
he?
happy.
Should he not make her go to jail?
No, I don't think so.
Ah. Oh my God, you're totally brainwashed. You're totally brainwashed by Tamara.
I know. Tamara, it's her soap opera aura. I'm under her spell, and like she is, as Doug calls her, sweet Tamara. That poor
She's
woman.
not sweet. And she's not a poor woman. She's fine. But anyway, Pacey has this grand idea that he thinks that they should start behaving like a real couple. I don't know why he gets this idea. He wants to go out in public in Providence. And he wants to just start, no one's going to look at them weird if they don't know who they are, because they don't look like a mother and son, not at all. And yeah, he just wants to be like, this is my girlfriend, and y'all can be jealous. And she kind of goes for it a little bit. She's like, yeah, maybe. And it's like, you're so crazy. Like, what are you thinking?
She gives him the face like, oh, Pacey, I want to, but I can't.
Right, but she never sticks with the I can't, so my thought is she would totally do it.
Yeah, Pacey's like, as soon as I get my learner's permit, she's not going to be able to resist.
Ridiculous.
And that's crazy that he doesn't even have the learner's permit.
Oh my God, that's so sad.
Yeah.
And then he's talking to Dawson about all of this in the bathroom and going into extreme detail that they're having sex. And yeah, Dawson's like, oh, Pacey, I really feel for you spending all of your time trying to get Miss Jacobs out of the bedroom. And it's like, okay, Dawson, chill. You don't want to have sex with anyone, so, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Dawson's pretending that he's some sex maniac when, no, he's not.
Is he pretending he's a sex maniac, though? He just knows Pacey is doing it, and he's talking about Pacey.
Yeah, but it's he's sort of saying that he would want to have sex with Tamara if he could.
Why are you... why
are you complaining?
You can't get your woman to do something that's not sex. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's
although Dawson does seem to want to do it with Jen. Or he did before she dropped the virgin bombshell, the not a virgin bombshell.
Yeah, the not a virgin bombshell.
Not a virgin.
You are not a virgin. Dawson's eyes,
exactly how it happened.
bright red,
Zoom
lasers shoot out of his eyes.
The big D. That's the big D shot.
That big, dirty doggy Dawson.
Dirty doggy Dawson. All his dirty doggy dreams were dissolving before his eyes.
Dirty dreams. He's a dog. He's a dog with a bone.
He's a dog with a big bone.
Apparently, it's a rifle. Well, we don't know yet. We got to get the deets from Jen.
Yeah, she's
That's
just,
gotta happen soon.
saying from the hand size. Which, listeners, is that true? I feel like...
Is it true?
Probably,
I don't think...
But is it true?
I don't know.
I don't know. Does it really correlate?
We don't know.
We're curious.
Yeah. Let us know.
Tell
if you have a theory. That could be another poll. What do you think?
Yeah. Thank you all for answering the circumcision poll, by the way.
Yeah, and might I say I'm the only one who voted no? Come on, didn't anyone listen to the podcast and hear? No one was convinced by my argument. It was very thorough and it was full of facts and feelings, and I don't understand.
I think everyone that voted is most likely from America. If you had some Brits take it,
yeah, they would be on my side.
Voted your way. I wonder who voted the face. I'm kind of in the
thinking
camp,
face.
to be honest. Yeah.
You are, but what did you vote for?
I didn't vote.
You didn't vote?
I didn't vote, no.
You should vote no, and then we can both be no votes.
Oh, the poll's closed. I missed it. I didn't exercise my right. I'm a bad American.
You're a bad citizen of law.
I did set up the poll, though, so it felt wrong to vote.
Yeah, you're a poll worker, so.
Yeah, it seems like that's a conflict of interest.
I don't know. But anyway, so basically everyone finds out about Pacey and Tamara, and they are the talk of the town. And
Oh, are they ever?
a stranger who we've never even seen before, some extra, runs up to Pacey and lets him know. He's totally false, he's humiliated, embarrassed, ashamed. His life is over. Yeah, basically just like everyone's talking about it. And Dawson tells Bessie, like, look, man, you gotta get control of the narrative. He pulls like he does a total Don Draper on him. And he's like, if you don't like the conversation, what is it? If you don't like what they're saying, change the conversation. Yeah. You get it. The catch-up pitch. So anyway.
Oh, love Mad Men. Shout out. Love a
little bit of Don Draper and his Matt Wiener. So anyway, we Pacey like loves this advice, and he's like, yeah, I'll go out there with my head held high. I'll just act like it's ridiculous, and it'll all blow over, and maybe tomorrow we'll never even hear about it. And it's like, really, Pacey, you're gonna keep sleeping with her and like putting you both in danger when it's out there, when people know? Anyway, so that's his plan. Obviously, as soon as he has a moment alone, he's totally crushed. He knows it's over in his mind. And he walks into class. Tamara's teaching Romeo and Juliet, banging on about the forbidden fruit theme. And all the boys are titillated and making jokes left and right like those kind of boys do. And they're like, oh, yeah, settle a bet, Pacey, real or silicone. It's like,
oh, brother. I know.
Yeah.
It's like so typical, though. I was like, that's
so
realistic.
typical. And then Tamara's like,
high school boys, stop. Sorry.
Just stop, high school boys.
Just stop.
Yes, that was a brief PSA. High school boys, stop. So anyway, Tamara is like, you better be quiet, or I'm going to see you after class. And the high school boy who needs to stop is like, you promise? And I was like, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, Tamara's keen. She knows what's going on now. And she gives Pacey a really obvious look where everyone in the class has to know that she knows that it's real.
It's like,
Tamara, hide your surprise, please.
Yeah, where's your poker face?
It's not there.
No. And I wanted to mention, this is the very first week that they go over a piece of literature that is written by a man, William Shakespeare, not a woman.
Interesting.
Just want to point that out, you know. And it's interesting, too, that they did the forbidden fruit theme. Like, that's a recurring theme, which makes sense. You have Ethan Frome, the forbidden fruit. We already went over the plot of that one.
The plot. We don't need to hit that one again.
Yeah, listeners, go back to, I think that was episode 2. You get a great recap of Ethan Frome plot. It could have been 3. I don't remember. Well, Scarlet Letter was Dawson. He brought that one up. I don't remember the other book. Is
that a woman writer?
Oh, it was a Bronte. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. But
well, anyway,
I'm getting off topic.
Well, Joey again makes it all about her. She goes up to Pacey and it's like, "Hey, Jailbait, we have a lot in common because my sister's unmarried. She's having a baby, and everyone looks at me like I'm a lunatic." And it's like, Joey, this is not about you. Like, this should not be less about you. And she's like, my dad's in jail for selling pot. And it's like, listen, you need to be a good friend and listen to Pacey. And she just doesn't do it.
Do you think she helped him, though? Like, I don't know. It seemed like at first he was like, oh, yeah, you really understand what I'm going through. And then it kind of seemed like her words did kind of give him some comfort.
I mean, maybe some, because it's like the sense that like it'll blow over. Like eventually there will be new gossip. But still, it just kind of annoyed me because it's like, this is not the same problem. These two problems have nothing in common. Like, they're very, very different issues. Like, the woman he loves could go to jail. Well, I guess the man she loved went to jail, her dad.
They're exactly the same thing.
Maybe they're more similar than I had originally thought. But they feel like very different crimes, if that makes sense.
Well, Pacey kind of brought it on himself himself in a way.
Mhm.
And he even did talk to Dawson about it in the bathroom. And he checked in such like I was like, obviously there's someone in the middle stall, Pacey. You're only
Of
checking
course,
the
there
far
always
one.
is someone smoking in the bathroom with their feet up on the toilet. Haven't you ever been to high school?
I know.
I thought you were a
Pacey's
sophomore.
really, yeah, it's like, what are you doing? You don't know? So that was ridiculous. I mean, he was being sloppy. He really was.
He was
He was
bragging.
getting cocky. He was getting cocky,
Bragging to his
bragging.
boys.
Yeah, bragging to Dirty D.
Dirty D in the boys' room.
I love it. Oh, I love giving Dawson little nicknames like that.
Yeah, he's such a dog. Anyway.
Yes, anyway. Yeah, so Pacey I think he kind of was more at fault. Joey none of it was her fault. Like,
no, it's
her
not
circumstances were just bad luck all
right.
around for her.
But another thing is, can you answer me this? Why does everyone call the other people in their town the townsfolk? They keep referring to them as townsfolk. I'm like, what? Like, it's just weird. They're like, we're providing gossip for the small-minded townsfolk. Like, all right, I guess, but it's a little bit old-timey for me.
Yeah, I mean, Cape Side is painted as like a really small rural place. The hospital has like one ambulance.
That was ridiculous.
It's like, yeah, it's pretty insane. Apparently phones aren't even very reliable.
Yeah, I mean,
that was weird.
Well, I'm wondering if maybe they haven't paid their electric bill.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's probably what's going on.
But then it's like, you're pregnant. You need to have a plan.
My goodness, I know.
My goodness. Because that's like, she's driving her truck into the woods. Like, why is she hitting a tree? Why? She's not even on the road into the truck.
I know. It's like,
what are you doing, Bessie? Like,
yeah,
she's
really out of her mind on hormones or something. Like,
really in the middle of the forest with that truck.
She is, yeah, doesn't know what's going on. Yeah, just crazy.
Yeah.
So the
it sounds like they're about to give birth on the creek.
I loved that shot when they were rowing, and it was like so slow, and I was like, this is funny.
Is that when you win?
I didn't win. No, I laughed at that. I thought that was funny.
Well, Bessie whizzed. No, her water broke.
She whizzed. Yeah, her water.
Her water broke in the canoe.
I really
drama.
liked her. That is drama.
But that's comedy,
her line,
actually.
If you don't hurry up, it's like Forrest Gump. Is it a dramedy? Drama or comedy? Listeners,
we don't know.
Weigh in.
Listeners, what do you think?
Oh, we're kind of silly tonight. I like it.
We are.
No, I liked her line when they were in the boat, and she was like, Joey, if you don't hurry up, the two of us are going to become the three of us.
Oh, my God.
Like,
insane.
oh, no. It's really insane. And then she just takes the oars and rows herself because she's not having Joey's girly rowing.
She's not having it. She's too tough for it.
Yeah,
and then they get to Dawson's house, and Dawson is like home alone. But also, like, what's happening with his parents? It's like
they're like
a
couples retreat. They're at a couples retreat.
They are? How did I miss that?
For a hot second to Jen outside of school, right before the Pacey thing blows up.
Oh, right.
I think he's trying to be a dirty dog with her. He's like, oh, hey,
he is.
Town.
Yeah,
and
he is.
Like,
and he's like,
oh, did you hear about Pacey?
Right. Oh, my God. Yeah,
so
he was trying to be a dirty dog.
He was, he's the total dirty dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to lose his virginity really bad.
Raging hormones.
Everyone else
absolutely
in his world.
Raging. Yeah, like a lot of his friends are now having sex. It's just him and Joey that are the virgins.
Yeah. So he's feeling the pressure. Or the pull or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. But Dawson, he's home alone, pretty useless. I mean, he calls the hospital for an ambulance. They're going to be an hour late.
Yeah, they're not coming.
Also, I feel like they would have gotten there, like, it must have taken longer than an hour, because they would have gotten there before the sister actually gave birth. Like, I think that birthing was longer than an hour.
Me too, but do you think maybe they didn't come because she started screaming at him on the phone.
Oh, well, that would be really unprofessional. I feel like that's,
Yeah, but
like, you take an oath not to do that kind of thing. This is Kate's side. No rules.
The rules don't apply.
That would be really crappy, but
it would be. It would be. But this is an
I
unwed
sure
couple,
hope not.
so they don't have any,
unwed
and as
of mixed
she
race.
said, they're not in the right tax bracket to get help, so.
Man.
So anyway, Dawson's immediate
yeah.
MO is to throw his camera in Bessie's face while she's huffing and puffing. And
Dawson's a man about film. He's
like, come on, we're making a movie here. And she's like bleeding, losing quarts of blood.
Oh, yeah.
Like, looks like death. And he's like, this is great cinema. It's ridiculous.
Well, he's thinking about Bodhi. That's his excuse. Bodhi's going to miss it. You got to capture it.
You know he's being a dirty dog.
Oh, that's pretty dirty.
He's probably trying to, like, sneak a peek under the blanket.
Ew, Dawson. What about her?
I don't know if he did that. That's me making stuff up.
I know.
Listeners, it's not true. That didn't happen. That was me.
That's not true. Dawson's not that bad.
Yeah.
I love that the Grams calls him Mr. DeVille.
Yeah, she does.
That was
But
really
she also
funny.
straight up smacks that camera out of his face. Like
she does.
She's like, put that away.
You're distracting my patient. It's
yeah,
really
she's not
funny.
having
I like to see Dawson get smacked around a little bit.
Me too. It's funny. He likes it.
And he does. I really liked it when Bessie was like, okay, but I get the final cut.
Yeah, that was pretty cute.
That was cute. And I was like, yeah, I would want that too in my birthing video.
Definitely.
More than any other video, probably, that I can ever think of.
Yeah, most likely. But there's a lot going on with Tamara and Pacey that's, like, intercut with these scenes. So, like, you know, Tamara says, like, you know, earlier today you were saying we should do what couples do. And I've got one that I'd like to do. Break up. She breaks up.
What there? Break up. Yeah,
yeah. Yeah. She's like, let's break up.
I can't blame her.
No, but she took it out on him. She's like, it was your big mouth, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no, Tamara, you were breaking the law. Like, he just doesn't want to take any responsibility. It's like, don't get mad at him. Like, this is what happened. Like, the things you do have consequences. Whether or not you like Pacey or not, it's still against the law, and you need to be the grown-up and not act on it.
Right, but I feel like from her point of view, like, they did talk about it. That was her rule. Like, you really can't talk about this to anyone because a lot's at stake. And she probably trusted him to some extent. He's a child, so it's unfounded. But even still, I feel like regardless, if the rumor got out, I would want to break up just because you could really get in, like, more trouble then. So you have to end it.
I'm not. I know you have to end it, but I'm saying the way she was like, this is all your fault, you opened your big mouth, da-da-da-da. She was screaming at him, and it's like, what did you think was going to happen, lady? You're sleeping with a child. He's a kid.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, don't do bad and then expect not to get caught, you know? You have to be willing to deal with the consequences of your actions if you're going to do bad.
Right. But I feel like, she didn't really ever think, like, yes, everyone's going to find out. I'm going to go to jail. Like, she never really expected that
but that's because she has no forethought.
Angry.
That's because she's a dummy. That's why I don't like Tamara.
Yeah. I would be surprised if she weren't angry. If she was just like, oh, Pacey. That would just be weird. Well,
yeah, I mean, of course, but it just made me mad in the moment because I'm like, you don't get to yell at him because you're the one who did the crime.
Yeah. So you do the
time.
Anyway,
now
you got to do the time.
You got to do the time. So now she'll only speak to him through an attorney.
Oh yeah, that's
and
right.
And he starts calling her Tammy. This is the first time he's ever called her Tammy.
No, he did it in an earlier episode too. I remember noticing that and being like, interesting, Tammy. I think when they were on the bed with that shark magazine, I kind of think that's when it happened. I know. But like that's a bold move to do in front of a lawyer. I'd be like, well,
Yeah,
take us
totally.
in public.
Like, tell your client I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Oh, I kind of got, that was one of my moments. I was like, oh.
You win at that?
A little bit. I was feeling really emotional the day that I watched it.
Oh my god.
I didn't
a
cry
little
at all
bit?
the second time. A what?
Mhm. You said I cried a little bit.
I did not. Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Oh,
Because it was after you said you said I win a little bit.
That was a total mistake. I didn't mean to do that.
Mistake
but
or
I
not,
did cry
it was funny.
a little. It had a few little tears rolling down my cheeks. That was
that's
a moment
the first
where,
cry.
like, oh, he's sorry, and he just, you know, he wants to do something, and
yeah, I felt real bad for Pacey because, you know, it just sort of like drove home how disconnected he is from his family. Like, Doug was being such a dick to him.
Fuck Doug. There's my big S for the night.
I was waiting for when it was going to come. And there it is. You know, we need to do the warning at the beginning of the episode that you're going to drop an F-bomb. And we never do.
Sometimes you do it too, Mary.
Yeah, but usually it's you.
It's true. I know.
Listeners, it's true. We don't even need you to tell us. We know it's true.
We know it's true. Yeah, we do. I do too.
Yeah, but then like stupid freaking Doug, he's like, that boy has been nothing but a bane since he was a child. And he's like,
ew,
he's just like, and he's also really nasty to Pacey, like in the moment. He's like, I knew any story having to do with sex would have nothing to do with my brother. And it's like, you suck.
Yeah, like you really fucking suck.
Yeah.
It's like that's your family. If you're not loyal to your family, you're just a piece of shit. You know,
Christine, throwing down her motto. That's her motto. If you're not loyal to your family, you're just a piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
Can you tell we're Italians?
Yeah, oh, totally. We're a quarter Italian, but it runs deep.
Yeah. It runs
deep. The family. It's all about the family.
God.
No, like seriously, like every rap song knows that. It's like everyone knows that. Gotta keep your family business to yourself. Yeah. So sorry, but Doug, you really suck.
Doug, we hate you.
We hate you. You're like, actually, you know what? Graham gets out of the garbage dump, and Doug, you go into it.
Doug, you're in the dumpster.
Dumpster Doug. Yeah, he's the garbage one. He's terrible. No redeeming qualities. I love
the one who
Tamara's,
sucks in Pacey's family. The grandma sucks in Jen's family. Bessie was making me real mad when she's so mean to Joey that she's kind of in the garbage can for me, even though she's like a new mom. I just don't think she's very nice to her sister.
No,
Dawson, his mom is kind of garbage at the moment.
Yeah, Mrs. Leary's the garbage. Yeah. Yep.
Gail, we learned her name is Gail.
Gail, yes, thank you, Twitter. I think that was Jamie shouted it out. You're a rock star.
Yes. Well, Becca also gave us a rundown of how to know if it's Gail and how to know if it's Tamara, and that was very helpful.
True. Yeah, Becca, that was awesome. The list. That was super helpful.
Yeah. It's like if she's making out with Pacey, then it's Tamara. If she's making out with Mitch or Bob, then it's Gail. That was very informative. That was helpful.
Yeah, totally. We have the best listeners, I was going to say.
We do. It's true.
Love you guys. It's so true. It is true. We don't need to ask.
So basically, Tamara outs herself to Doug because she's like, oh, you must be so proud of Pacey. He's such a sweet, sensitive young man. I was like, girl, you're on thin ice. You better be careful what you're admitting to the police. Right?
Oh, well, I kind of thought just like because he came forward and told the truth. In the public eye.
It was not the truth. That was a lie.
I know, but it's like Doug kind of thinks, oh, Pacey would never have sex. He made it up.
Right.
So in his mind, he'll be like, oh, of course Pacey lied. So he fessed up to lying. So I feel like Tamara can get away with it because of that.
Right. Yeah, I felt really bad for Pacey in that moment because he's not that guy that he pretended to be in the hearing, who doesn't do his homework and who is a screw up and yada, yada, yada. You know, I just felt bad for him because...
But he knows that.
Yeah, because... I know.
He did it.
I
he did it
think
for
it was
Tamara.
right that he had to lie under an oath. Well, maybe he wasn't under oath, but he had to lie, and it just made me upset.
Yeah. But I think he did it because he wanted to. He was like, this is going to help. This will save Tamara. It'll also save his reputation, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
But I teared up. That was one of my wham moments. So, yeah.
Oh my God, you whammed again there?
That was, I remember that. I mentioned that earlier. That was my wham moment.
You were wham left and right. No, I thought the wham was for the client, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did. Pacey made me cry twice.
Oh my God. Now you have 2 more whams. Is it going to be baby related?
Yes, yeah.
Oh boy, here we go.
I can't wait to tell you. Yeah.
Tell me.
Baby related?
Well, yeah, tell me about your whams.
Okay, well we went, we can go back now to the birthing suite, Dawson's living room. And, you know, Jen notices that Bessie's losing a lot of blood, and she says it out loud, and the grandma kind of freaks out. She's like, no, it's fine, everything's normal. And Jen is skeptical. She's like, no, something's wrong. Bessie gets a little freaked out, and so Grams reassures her and then pulls Jen aside, and it's Jen aside.
Oh my God, Christine.
Like, no,
Grandma's gone wild.
Oh
yeah.
Gosh, that's a crazy spinoff. So she has words with Jen, and she's like, don't, you know, undercut me in front of the patient. I'm in charge here. You have to trust me, and I really need your help because, things are not going perfectly. So Jen is like, okay, all right. You're upfront with me. You're straight with me. I'll do what you ask, basically. And you know, they're doing the best they can. And the moment that I cried, it's so cheesy, but it was when she was like, I'm in so much pain. I need something for the pain. And Graham's just like, I don't have anything. And I was like, you know what? They don't have any even like Tylenol in the Leary household. Like, come on. And then she starts saying the Lord's Prayer.
Oh my God, you cried at this? I was rolling my eyes into the back of my skull.
I was like, this is lame, but then, like, the way the light was hitting all 3 of them, and then Jen jumped in, and I was just like, I'm a little bit emotional, because this is a strong moment. And I told you I was emotional when I watched it, so I got a little teary-eyed there. I was like, oh, wow.
That's hilarious. You know what it reminded me of?
What?
When I was little and I was on a roller coaster and I was really, really scared, and Mom told me to say that prayer on the roller coaster so that I wouldn't be scared, and I did, and then someone else on the roller coaster screamed, "Shut up!" And it was pretty hilarious.
Oh, you said it out loud? You said the prayer?
Yeah, I was scared. I was like 10.
Oh, Mary.
Yeah, but I got told off, and I kind of was like, "Shut up" to Grams too. But you know, if it helps her get the baby out.
Yeah, I was glad.
I didn't realize that Jen and Joey chimed in.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't realize.
Oh, Jen did. I think Joey was still outside at that point.
Oh, so just Jen did.
Just Jen did. And that was the moment for Grams to be like, oh my God, my granddaughter, the atheist, is praying.
Praying for her.
It was kind of a magic moment in my mind.
But then the grandma later is like, you have to tell me you believe in God now. And just
I know. But I love that's the last time I cried, because Jen's comment was so nice. It was like, I was like, that's a good way for her to say it. She's like, well, I'm not sure about God, but you know, I've gotten a lot of my faith restored in man. I was like, oh wow. I've come around a little on man. I think that's how she put it. And it was nice because it shows that she's, you know, she still has her beliefs, but she respects her grandmother. Yeah, and I was like, that's a nice moment. And it was kind of sad right before that, because the grandma said, like, even if we don't say things, it doesn't mean we don't feel them. I was like, why can't you just tell her what you're thinking, like what you're feeling? Why do you have to be all
like, does she not say I love you? I mean, that's what it felt like to me.
That's
like,
sad.
she couldn't
like,
say.
it's your grandmother. Your grandparents are always telling you they love you so much. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then on the other flip side, Tamara had this, I mean, we're just going to jump to it. Tamara's thinking about children as well.
Mm.
She's like, look, I'm 36 years old, and I want children at some point. And then she immediately says, I mean, I want to be their mother, not their girlfriend. And I was like, ew. Because, like, she said the phrase, I want children, and then thought of Pacey. And I was like, ew. That's
what does
nasty.
it mean to be their... I was confused by the girlfriend comment.
Because she means Pacey's a child.
But she would still be old enough to be their mother. I was really confused by that one.
She meant, like, I'm not a pedophile. Christine?
I don't, I'm sorry, I'm lost in thought. I don't know if I understand it.
She meant, like, she meant I want to have children, which means I want to give birth. I don't want to have sex with children.
Oh, be their girlfriend isn't be Pacey's girlfriend.
Yes. I'm sorry, I get it.
I was like, if she and Pacey had kids, the kids would still be younger. I was like,
oh my God, Christine, you're so dense.
I know. I was like, I'm really missing whatever point she was making, and I was.
Yeah, she was making a kind of nasty point.
I'm kind of embarrassed to have all that recorded for posterity on the pod.
No, but that's classic. That's classic, Christine. Things just go straight whoosh over her head.
Harry, no,
Christine.
that's not true, listeners.
Oh, come on, can you deny it? That's you, Christine.
What?
All the time there's jokes like that, you don't get them, and then I have to explain them.
Maybe it's the joke's fault. It's not my fault.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't think it was that complicated. Like, she's dating a child. So, but maybe you are, like, forgetting that he's a kid because you are romanticizing their affair a little bit.
I mean, it made me cry twice. So this episode, it was romanticized.
God, you were really spilling tears. I didn't cry once. Maybe next episode I'll be crying. I don't know.
Maybe. I can only hope. It was enjoyable. It was a good experience. Although,
we
have the tagline, Dawson cries so we can laugh or so we don't have to.
Yeah, you're crying the whole time.
This episode, I was like, wow, I'm like Dawson right now, crying up a storm.
Yeah, you're way too connected to Dawson to, you have to remove yourself a little bit.
I can't help it. Dawson and I are pretty tight.
Yeah, that's the problem. You're going to be crying if you're going to be crying if you like Dawson. So, you know what?
Yeah.
I think this whole episode is all about sisters helping sisters.
Mary, I was thinking so much about you this episode too.
Were you?
Sisters helping sisters, brothers really not helping brothers. I was like, thank God Mary and I have a strong sister bond.
Yeah.
Because if it was like Pacey Doug, it would just be so bad.
Oh my God, that would suck.
Oh.
Like Joey says that Bessie reminds her of her mother, which was really sad. But she's also, Joey is like there for Bessie because they're sisters and that's what sisters do. And like Grandma's there for Bessie because that's her job. I don't know. It's not really, they're not sisters. But
they're like sisters, Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Jen and her, they're kind of having bonding. For family, they're not sisters, but I mean, it was like
family is the most important thing, especially for
if you don't help your family, if you're not loyal to your family, then you're just a piece of shit.
Hashtag
Christine.
Hashtag quote Christine. That's my motto.
Hashtag philosophy. Oh my God. So so that's this episode. This episode was a little too This episode was too serious for me. I like them to be a little bit more jokey and lighthearted. This was too heavy for my personal taste. I mean, a lot happened, so that was exciting. But,
yeah.
I like it when it's a little bit more lighthearted.
It's good. It's good to break it up a little, though. I thought this was nice. Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed the cry. It was cathartic. But I like Dawson's Creek get goofy. I think like my favorite moment was like that meow sound when you zoom in on Big D's. Big D's face was so silly. It was so good.
No.
Episode 4 was still my favorite one. Definitely.
Which one's that?
And
Which one's that one?
That's the one where that happens. That's the one with
with all the stacks
that's
coming out.
It's just so good. Yes, yeah.
That's good. That was a great episode.
And actually, that is the one where I think I recap Ethan Frome. So,
great.
my favorite pod to record too. I also wanted to just before we maybe wind down, unless you have more. The baby is white.
I know.
It's a white baby.
I know.
Like, okay, it's not a mixed baby.
Yeah, like they couldn't find like
that was
a
weird.
baby that would be the right like race for what that baby should be.
It was a little strange.
Like, Bessie, did you cheat on Bodhi? What's going on? Also, they had a boy baby, so they got to decide whether or not to circumcise. And
maybe they're going to use our poll.
Yeah, they might, but they had a home birth, so they might not be circumcising that baby because they're not in the hospital.
Yeah, but you can circumcise later. I think that's what you do, like in Judaism. They have like a bris, and it's not like right when the baby's born.
Yeah, but I'm just guessing, you know.
Yeah.
Because now Bessie can be like, Bodhi, you weren't there, and we didn't do it, so, you know.
So too late, haha. Yeah.
Too late, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping that we get to know that.
Yeah, I mean, it'll probably come up again.
Hanging. Like, we have to know. Is that for invested or off?
Oh, Racine, oh my god. On that pleasant note, well, yeah, so, like, okay, so we had our dares, and, like, when it comes to my dare, Christine, I gotta say that whenever I get a dare, the only sentence that comes to mind ends with the F word, okay? Like, it's so hard for me to do it.
Yeah.
Thank God I just did it to you, and now I got my point.
Oh, that's so cheap. You did
I forgot to do it.
Now?
Yeah,
Mary.
You didn't even catch it, so it's good.
Garbage. That's so bad. You know what, Mary?
But I did it seamlessly.
I'm not going to give you a point for that.
15. I'm the one who tallies the points. I get a point, and you only have a half.
Oh my God, Mary, I can't even remember what I was supposed to say.
You had so many options.
Oh no!
You got to say, "Don't you cry." You got to say, "You quit your pathetic whining" or something like that. Your punk ass whining.
Oh,
and you got to say, you had like a lot of options, but you didn't want to do them.
No, I couldn't even remember them. And I was thinking about this week, and I was like, maybe I should ask Mary what it was, or listen to the pod and remind myself. And I didn't.
I listened to the end of the pod to remind myself, and then I was going to say it at rehearsal tonight because I was in a rehearsal, but I forgot. And then I was like, I'll just say it on the phone to Christine.
That's like a trick move. That's pretty sly.
I know.
That's
it probably doesn't count.
It is. Move.
It's dirty, but you gotta play dirty to win sometimes.
Oh dear.
Dirty doggy Dawson, I'll tell you.
That's a total dirty doggy Dawson. That's his life philosophy.
Do you think so?
Hashtag philosophy. Yeah.
I don't know.
Dawson would never play dirty. Dawson's too sweet. You remember he even told Jen, I told you I could never lie to you, so just pretend you never asked me that question.
Yeah, but that's pathetic. That's not... No, she did ask. He's living in a fantasy world where he gets to decide what people ask him. Dawson just
rejects reality. Dawson just rejects reality.
Oh, Dawson.
You're sigh. You're so over it.
I'm so over him.
That's funny.
Anyway, what are our dares for this week? Let me see if I have one for you.
Yeah, see if you have one, because I didn't really have a quote. I have like one quote written down.
Ooh, I have a good one.
You can't do it. Oh, okay. I'm going to write it down so I remember.
This is one for you. Ready?
I'm ready.
You have to say, okay, you have two options, okay? You could say, this is one that you can definitely say. Okay, it's the first one. Hey, Jailbait.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I couldn't.
So that's one you can say.
Okay.
Or you can say, settle a bet, real or silicone. So good luck with those.
Oh, good. That's fun.
Yes. Oh, wait. Or you can say, we don't ogle naked men.
That's a good one. I want to say that.
I always give you like 5 options, and you still don't do any of them.
I know. We don't ogle. It's ogle, right? It's
I know, but
ogle.
she said ogle, so you have to say ogle.
Did say ogle. Oh, I have to say ogle.
Yes.
I feel like an idiot.
You could also say, hey, Jailbait, or you could ask someone if they have silicone or real boobs.
Settle a bet. Oh, good Lord. I can't say that one. Get slapped.
You won't say any of them, so it doesn't matter.
No, let's be real. I'm not going to say any of that shit. Oh.
All right, what's my dare?
So, Mary, the only things I have, like, written down with quotes around them are, the one that's, like, impossible to say is, it's Ms. Jacobs, Douglas.
Christine, how am I going to say that? That's like when you made me say that thing about the huevos. And then you made me say something else about helmets of glory. Like, you give me impossible ones.
The huevos one was not impossible.
It was
impossible.
I
told you go to brunch. These huevos sure do look big.
I don't have time to go to brunch just to do a dare for a point that has no meaning.
Oh. Well, okay. The other one, no, we just pray to them, right? I liked that quote so much.
Well, how's that going to... That's like in response to something very specific.
It is, I know. I don't know. I told you I didn't really have a good quote written down. Let me see if there's anything else we could have you say. Oh, I could have you actually no, you should say this. Our Father who art in heaven.
Oh, Christine, you're gonna have me start praying in the bar.
That's what you're gonna do. You've already done it on a roller coaster.
Oh my God! So I just have to pray.
You have to pray. That's what you're
gonna do.
What
if I just pray to myself in my room?
Will be so. No, you have to say it out loud. Say it to someone else.
What if I pray it out loud but I'm alone?
No. Can I just say that myself right now?
All right, next week we start the pod and I'll start praying as soon as we start recording.
Yeah, you can't do it on the pod.
Why not? Listeners, what do you think? Can I get a point if I do it on the pod? Tweet at us and let us know.
Let us know, listeners, because then I'll be doing it too. Just full disclosure.
No, it's my Dirty Doggy Dawson track. You have to. Hello. You have to do it IRL.
IRL? So do you.
In real life. All right, listeners, we're tired. We're acting crazy, so we're gonna let y'all go. It
was a long week for us. Yeah, long night. It was.
We're both busy, but we always have time for Dawson and his dirty doggy ways.
Can't be more true.
I'm so happy that Tamara is going to Rochester to be with her sister. That was the other sister thing.
Oh, that's
Tamara's moving in with her sister.
Nice.
Sisters helping sisters. If you got in trouble, you could move in with me.
Thank you, Mary.
Even if you pulled a Tamara, I'd still let you in.
You would still let me in? You're so anti-Tamara. I'm surprised.
I judge you really hard.
You would march me down to the police station.
I'd turn you in. Like,
yes.
Take her to jail, boys.
No, it's not true, because family comes first. That's the code.
Yeah, if you're not a loyal family, you know how the code ends.
You're a piece of shit. Yeah.
Oh my God. On that note, listeners, thank you for sticking with us this long. If you're still listening, we appreciate it.
We love you. You're the best.
We love you.
Follow us on Twitter at Dawson Cries. Follow us.
WAH Dawson Cries.
Love to tweet with you.
We love to tweet. And we'll see you next week.
See you next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.